Hello, everyone. This is going to be the start of a devlog series where I show the process of making one of my dream games. And this all starts with this character. This is a Tiki pygmy, so he's going to be kind of on the small side compared to the rest of the characters. And this all originally started with this sketch that I did several years back. This is where it started, was this sketch. And then I have tried to flesh him out into a three-dimensional character. Currently, he has this kind of cel-shaded look on his body. And this is also another version of the character that I have tried to do. So I tried to do a line art sketch just to get the basic art into Unity. Okay, so these are very simple animations that I did just to have filler, but they do not work yet. So we have a crouch, we have a jump, and then we have a punch. So this is in Unity. And let's see if it'll play. So I have a very basic platformer kind of script running. So one of the things was that I wanted to have a wall slide. And then, as you can see, when I hit this little ramp, everything goes kablooey. The style of game that I am going to go for is kind of like a Metroidvania, but with fighting elements, because the main idea that I want is where he punches, and then later he'll acquire totems. So he will be carrying this as kind of like a little thing. This is where his hand would be, so to try to get the scale, probably be about that big compared to him. And so he will acquire different totems, which will give him different elemental powers. And so I'm wanting to have one for fire and water and earth, and then I don't know about air, or I might have it pertain to something else. There might even be wood. And so then I will go into the animations of this character. So here I'm trying to get the proper rotation for the head because I'm not sure on what directions each of the parts of the Rigify armature travel. So this animation is going to be a second idle animation that randomly plays where he scratches his butt. Here I'm creating the walk animation. This cut was because I noticed that the loincloth in the front wasn't actually parented. And now I start on the jumping animation. My people need me. And now a simple punching animation. Here I'm adding a cube for the last animation, which is going to be just a pose, which is the wall slide. Here I was kind of laughing to myself because it kind of looked like he was going to do a rocket fart. And here I'm just making sure that all of my animations get exported in the final file. Okay, so now what I want to attempt to do is put the animations in here if I can. So I might have to do, let's see, sprites. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a different asset folder. So create a new folder here. Just call them FBXs. So this is where I will try to put my, okay, so I want to bring this over. Does not appear like he has any materials. Yeah, where did his materials go? Okay, I finally got them to come through. The reason why they weren't coming through in the first place was because apparently you can't extract, or you can't export these types of things like nodes. Apparently the connection between Blender and Unity is not there for stuff like this. So my cool little my cool little cell shaded look, I'll have to either figure out how to bring it in a different way or do it in Unity itself, or have to figure out how to do it some other way, or just change my look on the art. The other thing is that I'm not sure if this wood texture that I created, because this is made with a bunch of stuff, and it's something that I made in some other thing. There's a tutorial on YouTube. I'll have to look up who it is, but it gives you kind of this look. So back into here, so it does have everything now, as you can see. Okay, so I am going to move this stuff around. Yeah, that'll work. And then, what does this one control? Up and down. Okay. Let's just put this at 0, 0. And then, this one, 90. Okay, so let's see if we can put this onto here. And then in this, I want to see, will it work if I just disable that? And we'll just let this run, make sure it doesn't. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll just bring all of these up. Just bring everything up like that. And then we'll zoom in, change the hitbox on this. Oops. First I want to save. Don't want anything to disappear. Okay, so it's this. And then we'll bring it up about there. And then shrink it down. Shrink it down. That looks maybe about right. And then there. And the hard part. Woo! Ooh. That looks good. I might bring in the X just a tiny bit. That looks fine to me. Okay, so let's just run it. Beautiful. It's a work of art. I'm disappearing. Oh! Okay, so the next step is getting those animations. Okay, so I need to find these animations. Where are they? They're in here. They're stored in this actual character. So if I can, like, animation. Oh, they're right here. My question is, how do I use them? Okay, so I'm actually following a tutorial by HyperX Game Dev, and he's saying to duplicate all these. Okay, so I should be able to see him doing the idle now. Or not. So what I had to do was I actually had to remake the first idle animation because it actually held 0 frames, which was actually the first clip you saw inside Blender. And then what you're seeing me do now is I'm adding the replacement. Oh my god, it's working. Look at that magnificent creature. He's breathing. Okay, now the next step is to get him to walk. All right, come on. Moment of truth. He's doing it. He's not doing it. Oh, that's enough for now. Let's go into the next devlog. Stay tuned. I'll fix this.